Yo, what's up guys, the best clash here, back with another video. Today we're at 7,517 trophies. We top 412 in the world. I kind of tilted and untilted today. That goes to show how OP this log bait deck is. I'll show you guys our battle log here real quick. I just finished my last game for 7,500 2 minutes ago. And I'll just show you guys real quick. I went against basically this meta is just Goblin Drill. There's a lot of some RG, and especially this deck is really popular. Not sure why, but if you play it right and you play patient and play smart, you can actually beat this deck pretty easily. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys some tough matches, not the same old boring stuff. I'm going to show you some interesting matches like this epic comeback here against an RG Mega Knight deck. I'm going to show you guys later the meta decks after this one, because this one is actually an epic comeback. So I went for Goblin Drill, Electro Spirit, and I just went for Skeletons for Dark Goblin. Electro Spirit's really great in this meta because it counters bats so well and actually made me win this matchup. If this is Mega Knight bats, I was able to defend his push with the Electro Spirit. Going with the log. I go with the Valk right here. And I think I just went for a princess in the middle like this. Cycle through my skeletons. I try to cycle back to my log as fast as possible here. Really nice. At this point, I'm not sure what he's playing. He's playing some sort of bait deck. He's probably playing Rascals, I think. That's what I'm thinking, but he's actually playing RG Mega Knight spam. And the thing about this deck is it's weak. Its weakness is that it doesn't have any spells, so you can stack princesses. And if they don't have skeleton army in hand, it's going to be easy damage from your Goblin Barrel. So here's my first mistake. I played a high Tesla. I should have waited and just played my Electro Spirit. But here, he gets a lot of damage. My Tesla's out of cycle. I knew that was a Juke Barrel, but I end up missing one Goblin. And that cost us like 1/3 of our tower there, so we had to be careful. Here I'm just going to play it safe. I'm not going to go aggressive, going for damage right away, because I know I need to play safe and I need to make a comeback, so I'm not trying to make any more mistakes, give him any more value, so I go for a princess in the opposite lane here. And once he pulls out that Mega Knight, guys, I know that he has no spells. Just went for a Goblin Barrel. And I hate how that it pulled that prince back so I couldn't defend it. And he was able to play his Mega Knight like that. I had to go for a Tesla. And I should have logged this right away, but kind of messed up. I could have hit that Dark Goblin as well. Electro Spirit saves me from that Prince charge. I go for a Tesla, cycle back. Go for a log. Once again, I played another high log. It was kind of late, so the Goblins connected. RG connects, and we're in a lot of trouble here, guys. Decided to get greedy with damage. I need to go for a rocket right here. No, he's going to Mega Knight, but I have a Valkyrie to defend. I just went for Skeletons first. And I went for a Valkyrie. I just went for a high Tesla just to kill the Dark Goblin and help kill the Mega Knight. And I'm not sure why he didn't go RG right away, but he went for a princess, so he went for RG here. That's why I'm just cycling, try to cycle back to my Tesla if that's possible. We managed to catch that barrel with our Valkyrie, and we actually pushed RG back. Gives us some hope. We go for another princess for the prince. We went for Electro Spirit like this. For skeletons. And by the way, in this matchup, his Dark Goblin gets so much value because I need to save my log for his Goblin Barrel every time. And here we get so much log value. We hit his princess, Dark Goblin, and skeleton army. Here is where Electro Spirit comes into play. It's really nice. It cleans up all those bats and all those skeletons. Went for aggressive princess like this because I knew he didn't have his skeleton army in cycle. Prince gets pulled back a little bit. Princess splashed onto the tower, and that's rocket range. And that's an epic comeback. A nice win. So in this matchup, you gotta be very careful about their Dark Goblin and try to play it smart. You can make a comeback. I'm going to show you the next game here. I haven't played Golem in a while for some reason. Maybe it's been dead to all the RG, Fisherman, and Goblin Drill decks. And this guy had an interesting E-Barbs version, the Bomber, and Goblin Drill. So I go for a Princess in the back. He doesn't do anything, so I went for an Electro Spirit. And I Goblin Drill off his type. It's telling me that he's playing a beatdown deck. This is the Bomber. And here, I made another mistake. I should have rocket those E-Barbs, but I decided to go for a Valkyrie. And I'm going to get punished for it here. I had to use my log, and I have nothing for the Goblin Drill there. And he got so much damage. Once again, we're down, and it's time to make a comeback. So I went for Goblin Drill like this, because they went really aggressive. Goblin Drill. And somehow, you didn't have any small spell. It was really great for us. And once again, we're back in the lead. Yep. He's up by a couple, up by like a 2 elixir. We gotta be careful there. I'm not sure what I was doing there. I could have rocketed those E-Barbs, but I decided not to for some reason. Went for Princess Aggressive because I'm thinking that he might not have Night Witch, but he ends up having Night Witch. I went for a high Tesla to kill his Bomber. It's gonna be super annoying if I don't kill it. And I'm just hoping here, I'm just praying that he doesn't have lightning or I would lose. But he ends up, he doesn't have it, and he doesn't even have enough elixir. So a great tip against Goblin Drill, you can go for skeletons and a log to clean everything up. That Princess was just to help kill those bats. And we actually defended that really nicely. I was actually surprised by that. And here I know he's going to go for a Fisherman, so he's going for a Goblin Drill opposite lane here. Ends up having Tornado. I'm just going to try to protect my Princess here, trying to get most value out of her, force out another response. Try to apply pressure so he can't play a goal and build a big push. It's really important here to take out his tower because it's going to be really tough for us to defend. If we defend, it's going E-Barbs opposite lane. That's actually good for us because we can just defend over cheap skeletons in a Valkyrie. He just went for a low Tesla. Went for Electro Spirit for that Bomber, but he did a really nice Tornado. We could have killed that Bomber really fast if Electro Spirit connected, but it didn't. Here, since he didn't have any big spell, we managed to close it up with 10 seconds left. Yeah, just went for a defensive Goblin Barrel, for a Tesla, and a log. And that's a good game. Really nice game there. I just made one mistake, and that caused me like half my tower. More than half my tower, which is basically not rocket E-Barbs. So guys, you always want to rocket E-Barbs if you know your opponent's not playing a balloon deck. It's a really close game against Hunter here is a clanmate. But I kind of had a lag glitch. I'm going to show you guys this match here. Okay, so he decides to go aggressive wall breakers drill first play. He's defending it with a Valkyrie. That's why it's so important to have Valkyrie instead of Knight. Because the splash damage is going to help kill those wall breakers, and the spam he's going to play down. And here, since his Fire Spirit was out of cycle, I know he just went for aggressive Goblin Barrel and a Electro Spirit. Since he was open, his tower was open like that, I went for aggressive Princess. Forced out a Bomber. And I was kind of late on this log here. But I decided to log anyways to cycle back to my Valkyrie. If you play skeletons fast enough, you can actually defend wall breakers. Really nice. And at this point, I need to play smart, save my Tesla for his Valkyrie. Because he can also play wall breakers behind it. And I always want to save my Valkyrie for his Goblin Drill. So he went for a Tesla here. And I think I went for aggressive Princess, but I knew I needed damage. I'm not going to get any damage whatsoever with my Goblin Barrel because he has 3 counters in his hand right now. He went He used both of his counters, so he went for a Goblin Drill. He should have went for a Fireball there. That was his mistake, and we got a lot of damage because he didn't do it. And here, guys, I decided to Valkyrie high. I went for a low log here. Went for skeletons. I could have just Valkyried his Goblin Drill, went for Tesla for his wall breakers, but I thought that was not the play, but I could have done that. Anyways, went for a really nice Electric Spirit. That's why Electric Spirit's super good. And once again, his economy's out of cycle. He's going for aggressive Goblin Drill Princess, and we get one hit. It's important to use our Tesla here on defense. I'm just going to kite out Valkyrie back of skeletons. Went for a Valkyrie here. Use my Electric Spirit on defense for the Bomber and his Fire Spirit. I soaked out Bomber Shot with my Valkyrie, with my Princess, I mean. Here I go for a Tesla again. Just waiting for his Goblin Drill. You always want to wait for where the Goblin Drill's going so you can play a Valkyrie and hopefully get a full counter. And here, since he overspent with the Fireball, I can just go for a Goblin Drill Rocket, hopefully hitting his Skeleton Army, and we end up doing so. Really nice. We get so much damage. Basically, we had to play a little bit of defense, and we could have this game in the bag. So goes with Goblin Drill, just waiting for it so I can go for a Valkyrie and get a full counter for Electric Spirit like this. I'm going once again for a Goblin Drill plus Rocket combination. If you do it fast enough, you actually can hit the Fire Spirit or Skeleton Army. Besides not to play Fire Spirit and take the W there. Really nice game. That's a GG. Let's see. Show you guys this game against Icebo here. I think this is the third video in a row I showcased Expo, but it's making a comeback in the meta, guys. We just cycle here, and I know he's playing a cycle deck, so not worried. My Princess aggressive. He goes with a Valkyrie, and I think he's playing maybe a mirror matchup, Wall Breakers, Goblin Drill, or could be Expo. You go for a Rocket log here. I don't want to get any chip damage on my tower. I could have went for Electric Spirit or Skeletons there, but log was the first thing in my hand. And he's up by a lot of elixir, like 5 elixir. So that's crazy. But luckily he didn't punish us right away. He just went for a defensive Tesla. I just went for Electric Spirit, a Goblin Drill, anti-tornado position. Skeleton's really nice counter to the Ice Wizard. Here he actually let me cycle back to my Rocket, which was really nice of him. And I decided to go for a Valkyrie and a Tesla because I knew he was probably not going to expect that. Forced out an Ice Wizard as well. And I think I went for a log here to knock back that Valkyrie a little bit. I went for Electro Spirit like this. I went for Skeletons, and so you're heading to double elixir. This might just want to keep up with this cycle and punish him hard if he does that. And he actually caught my Princess here, which is actually really surprising. Here I'm just trying to outcycle his log right now, so I'm going for Electric Spirit. Log, try to kill that Ice Wizard, Goblin Drill. He's actually really low on elixir. Didn't have enough elixir for his tornado there. He scored a lot of damage. I know he's pretty low, so I go for aggressive Princess. He went for a Tesla. And we just basically up in damage, and we just have to play defense and just rocket cycle when he rocket cycles. So went for a protection Tesla there, in case you want to go for a naked Expo. If you go for pre-placing a Tesla, it forces their opponent to go for their tank, try to block, and they're spending more elixir trying to build a big push. Go for a really nice rocket plus Electro Spirit. Expo gets like 2 hits on my tower. I'm fine with that. For a log here, try to keep our princess alive. I went for another high Tesla. He starts a rocket cycle, so I just went for a Goblin Drill. Went for a princess here. And went for skeletons, try to help kill that Tesla faster. Went for aggressive Valkyrie. I'm trying to outcycle his log right now. And we actually do that. He has to use his tornado. We actually kill the ice spirit, ice wizard, and that's really nice. And that keeps his mind off of rocket cycling us, so we can actually finish his tower off for another princess. For another high Tesla, I think. Yep. Yeah, he goes for a Valkyrie and Exo, and that's actually -4 elixir for him. And he does a bad Tesla right there, so I can actually go for a princess in far right. I went for a Tesla first. Just gonna cycle a log, and he goes in for another Expo, so I just go for a rocket here. I went for princess like this. Locks onto his tower because he failed his Tesla placement. He had to use his log there. To have anything good in hand besides a tornado, and we get damage. That's a good game. Very nice game against Expo. You just want to keep up with their cycle. Always have rocket for their Expo, and you always want to go opposite lane against ISPO because you want to try to princess opposite lane when they're going in because they're not going to have any counters to it. If you guys enjoyed this video, went through some interesting games today. Actually played Bad Bunny there. He's kind of not that far from me, but really great player. He kind of messed up his rock at the end. If you guys enjoyed this video, hopefully I can keep this up. 5 days and 8 hours left in the season. I'm trying to go for like a top 500 finish. That'd be really nice. Try to remove my 936. Got that a while ago. If you guys can learn something from this video, see you guys later. Bye guys.